Hi, my name is Taylor Morrison, and I'm the founder of Multical. In this video, I'm going to walk you through how to use booking pages. So, to start, you are going to navigate over to the Booking Pages tab. And the first thing is you want to choose the name of this page. Have it be something that you're going to remember. Other people will see this. So don't choose anything too crazy because they will see this name. I'll call it multi-cal chat. And you can see it auto populates a URL slug based on what you type as the name, but I could change this. So if I wanted to, because I'm one of the first people to use these booking pages, I could just call this chat. And it doesn't change my name up here. And then on the page, if I'd like for there to be a description, I can type that here. I want these chats to be an opportunity for people to ask me questions about getting their multi-cal set up just how they like. So I'm going to put that in the description. So I've got that description all set up. Now I have the option to add a logo. I think I'm going to add the multi-cal logo. So you can't really see it here, but when I show you the page, you'll see why I chose this lighter color. It's going to look good. It's already preset for 30 minutes, so I'm going to go with that. And then if I wanted, I could add some buffer time. So maybe I want there to be 15 minutes before and after every meeting, so I'm not feeling like I'm in back-to-back meetings all day. Please make use of this because this is good for your brain. I don't know if you've seen some of the studies of your brain on back-to-back meetings. It's rough on your brain. Anyway, I digress. So next you choose your time zone. I'm in Chicago, so I don't need to change that, but you might need to change to a different setting, and you can scroll through and do that. And then you get to choose when you want people to book you. So for me, I try not to take meetings before 10 a.m. I'm not perfect about this, but I might say that I'm going to make Monday and Friday my meeting days, and I'm willing to chat between 10 a.m. and 3 p.m. So I just uncheck Tuesday through Thursday, and then I've updated the time frame that I'm willing to connect with people on Mondays and Fridays. The next thing that you're doing is looking at what calendars you want to check for conflicts in. Now, I have this use multi-cal, the Gmail, and I can tell it's the Gmail because it's got the calendar icon versus the Clippy icon for the Microsoft one. I already have all my calendars synced here. So if I check for conflicts in this second calendar, it's actually going to be checking for conflicts in all my calendars. So I'll check this one. And then I get to decide where bookings show up. For me, again, it's going to be in that Google Calendar. Then I get to decide if I want there to be a video call attached or not. My options, because I chose Gmail, are to have it auto make a Google Meet for me. I've attached my Zoom via the portfolio career view, so my Zoom account is connected. It could create a Zoom link for me. Or if I use something else that has a custom link, I can click and add that here. For the sake of ease, I'm just going to do Zoom calls. Now, under email sender is where you're choosing how people are going to see your email show up. So, for example, my email address that is associated with this account isn't the email address that I want to show up when people are booking with me for this calendar. So I'm actually going to update this. I'll make my name Taylor from Multical, which is not how my name shows up in my account. And then if people have questions, what automatically happens is that the emails go to whatever email is associated with my account login. That's different than the email that I'm using here. So I'm going to update that. I want it to reply to support@usemultical.com. When the emails come through, it'll say from Taylor from Multical. And if people need to follow up with me, it will go to support@usemultical.com. And then we have just a few more options. So for require manual confirmation, maybe you have a link out there and you don't want people to automatically be able to put things on your calendar. especially if you're going to be using these custom questions later. So you might require manual confirmation. You'll get a notification that someone has booked you, but then you get to decide whether or not you actually want to meet with them at that time. Then down here is where you can toggle this link on or off. So maybe you have something that you only do once a month, but you don't want to have to set this up every time. You can toggle it off, and then the link will show as unavailable until you're ready to use it again, and you toggle it back on. The last thing that we have here are custom questions. Maybe you have something that you want to ask people before you meet with them. Maybe you're meeting someone for a coffee chat and you want to know what they're interested in talking about. You could be working with a website design client and you're curious about what their tech stack is that they want to build the website on. So I can decide whether or not these questions are required just by clicking these check boxes. And then when I'm all set, I can save the booking page. So you can see here, it is all saved. Now I can just copy this link and I'll show you what it looks like from the other side. So I clicked copy link. You can't see, but I'm typing it into my browser. And now you see why I chose that light logo, because it looks so good here. It's called Multical Chat. It's a 30-minute meeting. You can see the buffer time here, showing my local time here because I am in Chicago. And here's my description that I added. Here's the dates that I said were available. So let's say I want to meet on this Monday. It shows all the times that are available. And then this is what the other person is seeing. So they'll put their name, their email, the phone is optional. They might put any notes that they'd like to share with you. And then these are the questions that I added. What are you most excited to chat about? And then what website platform would you like to build your site on? And there we go. Once they click that, they confirm the booking. You both will get a meeting invite. You'll also get an email telling you that there's been a booking via your Multical page. So there you have it. I am so excited about booking pages because you have the level of customization to present different facets of your professional self. So for me personally, I have one that has my personal logo. I have one that has my coaching logo. They have different times of availability. They have different questions that they're asking ahead of time. They have different titles in the from and different emails in the from. There's a lot of customization that's available to you because your career is not one size fits all, and I don't want you to feel like your booking pages are either. That is all for now. I can't wait to hear how your booking pages support you across your multifaceted career.